I have to make a confession, guys. I've been afraid. Yeah, I've been afraid of so many things. My future, God's plan, His calling, all of it. Been running away recently. I just feel like it just makes the life easier. Just run away from His calling for my life, His next step for me. You know when He gives you little nuggets, but you don't get the whole thing. It's like, what I want to know now. I have been lacking patience. I've been lacking mainly patience. And as a young kid, it's like I'm almost finishing uni. This is where everyone's screaming to get a job. Everyone's looking for something. And God has been showing me stuff, but He hasn't shown me the full picture. I don't know what it means. I don't know what I do. And I know it's out of my comfort zone. And that is definitely a God thing. If it's out of your comfort zone, God is definitely showing you something. And I got reminded last night of Jeremiah chapter 1. When Jeremiah says, I'm too young for this. I'm too young for this, Lord. How can you use me? And he's like, and God says, I'll be there with you. It doesn't matter I don't care how old you are. I'm there. I called you to be a prophet. This was going to happen. This was in my plan. And I just start crying because I've been running away in fear from Him. And it's funny because I'm always memorizing these verses and, you can trust Him. He's always there for you. Psalm 62 verse 8, trust Him at all times. All these things, right? I'm not even doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm teaching it. I'm promoting on YouTube, but I can't even do it myself. And I'm not saying I'm going to be the perfect Christian. I have to know all this stuff when I teach it, but I'm human. I'm a human being who isn't better than anybody else, who isn't worthy of Christ at all, who isn't worthy of His love. And I've just been questioning and running away. I was so upset. I've just been so confused. But I've been given confidence. I've been given a good head up today from Him. I am going to go into this bold. Wherever He takes me, I'm going to follow, because His plan is worth it. It's worth it. There's a few things that have been shown, and I don't want to be afraid of that, because I know He's with me. He was there with Jeremiah. He was there with the prophets. He's going to be there with me. And that is something I can take moving forward. Just fear. 2 Timothy 1:7. We don't have the spirit of fear, but the spirit of love. And a sound mind. That takes months to get to that level. Of a sound mind. Of a sound soul. Sound knowing that I am still. Psalm 46 verse 10 talks about, be still and know that I'm God. That takes so long. That takes years to master. That takes, I don't know how to be still. I'm always talking. I'm always preaching on YouTube and doing a podcast or making a song. Like, I'm always doing stuff. But to just sit there and be still, it's out your comfort zone. That is something. That is something we need to learn how to be in the wilderness, in the comfort zone. That is where we become and where we build up our faith, being in the wilderness, in the comfort zone. And I've just, yeah, that's just me right now. I'm no longer afraid because I know the Lord's with me, But I'm a human being and I have every right to be afraid. If the Lord's showing me something and he's not giving me 100%, he's not showing me the whole thing, you double down and seek him. Jesus said himself, seek and you'll find. Keep knocking that bloody door, mate. Yeah? You keep knocking that door. I've learned, and I don't know what you call it. There was a thing, it said HSPE. I don't remember what the H meant, but the SPE meant Pacific, persistent, expect when it came to prayer. I don't remember what H meant. But you gotta keep seeking and knocking that door. And that's something that I need to do. We need to do. Double down on that prayer, I've just been afraid of so much, like fear, That's all it's been. It's just been fear. For the future, certain people, like what happens next? What do I do? But the Lord has a plan, and we trust him at all times. And that's something I forget about so quickly. In the moment, you could just trust yourself and fix the situation yourself. But the God we serve, who sees tomorrow, that's the better person to trust, So, yeah, I just want to let you know how I'm doing, guys. It's been a struggle a bit, but we're going to get there. The Lord will deliver us. The Lord will take us. I can't even speak. Trust Jesus, man. I'm telling you. When life just gives you all this stuff, because life, regardless, Christian or not, it's going to be tough. This world is terrible. We're in an awful, fallen world. And who is better than to do it with than Jesus? He's the one that has overcome the world. John 16:33. Do not take trouble, for I've overcome the world. If Jesus has overcome the world, he's done all the work, which means you can now just trust him in his plan and what he can do. But that takes trust, patience, trusting in his time, which is something that I need to learn. We all do. I pray for you lot who, this could be a prayer. Lord, give me more patience. Let me be more gentle. Help me to trust you. There's a certain prayers you can do, do you know what I mean? So, yeah. I hope this video made sense, and yeah, I'm okay, guys. Just learning how to trust the process. God bless you all. Cheers.